first question this Friday is, what lights do you use to take your pictures? I have a multiple of like 4 different things that I use. Like I said, you can all get them on Amazon, all of that stuff in the blog post and the last post that I posted like 2 days ago, I think it was, or the video. I don't remember what it was. I have my ceiling light, which is like a normal fan light. I have a small ring light tripod, which is my most used for video, calls, and pictures. Those are the most, like, that's the most popular thing that I use. The picture that I took today, I think you can see it here. Of course. Okay. That's not going to work. I was going to show you an example of, oh, here you go. Oh my God, Renee. Okay, let's see. This isn't going well. There we go. Okay, so this is a picture I took with my tripod and just the ring light at 5:30 p.m. last night. So as you can see, it's not super bright, but it works. That's what the way I was using. And then to take the pictures with like this, I just did natural light with nothing else. So going off of like whatever the time of day is that you can take your pictures, that's what kind of light you're going to need. So my room has like a canopy for the rest of the day. So in the mornings, I don't get very good lighting at all. Right now I have the Home Depot light. I think I can show you. Hold on. I have that right there. So I have a Home Depot light from, it's Husky brand. I stole it from my husband. It's an LED light. He hates that I keep it on all day, but I like light. And then that's my box light. It's Mount Dog from Amazon. That one I don't use as much as I do the Home Depot light. So when you use the, in the morning when I don't have a lot of natural light, I use the Home Depot light and the ring light. But in the afternoon, the sun comes in more, so I don't need a lot of artificial light, so I just use the sunlight. So switch it off depending on your room. The little baby ring light isn't enough to do like a bright picture. So I would get a bigger one if that's your case. If you're in a darker room, you don't have a lot of access to natural light, then definitely invest in the bigger ring light. But if you have a lot of natural light like I do, then the little baby ring light is just fine. It's like $40 on Amazon. I'll send you the link. And then it goes really big and really small, and that's what I use mostly. But like I said, I put the picture or the backdrop on a table in front of the window, gets the job done. When I have my photographer come, she has it freaking darker than shit in here. I have all the lights on when she comes and she turns everything off. So if you have a professional photographer or a good camera or you know what the hell you're doing, you don't need no light. She has nothing. I'm like, how does this work? It's completely dark. And then she does her little editing magic. So I would say do whatever floats your boat, test everything. You're going to see like sometimes when you do too much light, it picks up like darker features. I think I have another example where don't judge me, by the way. I took 100 pictures to get that cute Pinterest checklist picture. Okay, so don't judge. If you're guilty like me and you're like, hey, I take 100 pictures of myself. Yes, okay. Just give me some grace here. Okay, so this one, sorry, I'm all up in the camera. Why, Renee? Let's see, there we go. See how you can kind of see it's so dark, but this is like perfect lighting for a filter on Lightroom. So if you have the Lightroom apps, keep your pictures darker because it totally helps make it like way cuter. I'll show the original of the one that I posted today, which is, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying here. And then that's the edited one. So as you can see, it's a little bit darker. We'll just go with my arm. You can see it's a little bit darker and then it brightens it up. So I would say keep it darker and then, just pray to the gods that it works. But yeah, Lightroom and all of the random lights, figure out, it's like a damn puzzle piece. What works for me ain't gonna work for you, but at least I can share it. Another one that I got was, should my profile pic be a logo or a picture of me? A lot of the people in the Shirt Club are small businesses and a lot of them have handmade products and all of that stuff. So they were saying, should my profile picture be my logo or should it be of me? My personal advice or what I am attracted to is people. I love seeing people. So when I see a logo, especially nowadays, because there's so many bot accounts that do those spam, like, oh, DM for collabs, that I immediately go to that. So it could be a genuine person, but all of a sudden you only get that little tiny circle. So if you're seeing like a little logo, it all automatically you're on the defense. I mean, me personally, I don't know if everybody is. I mean, raise your hand if you are, because I'm like, I don't know. But if you have a picture of your face, I'm like, oh, hey girl, let me see what you're doing. And then I connect with you more because people buy from people. So my personal opinion, which take it or leave it, I would do a picture of me. Personally, if you guys saw my logo, I don't really have it, but if you saw my logo, you'd be like, who's my girlfriend Renee? Who's that? Is she a hoochie? Is she a gold digger? Like, what is this girl? Like when people say my girlfriend Renee, they're like, what? But if you saw me and then you're like, oh, that's my girlfriend Renee. I love her. So I don't know. I would say I like personal pictures better than a logo, but I get it. I totally get it. So do your preference. I would poll your audience too. Maybe you can do a screen thing on a stories and say, hey, do you prefer seeing my logo or do you prefer seeing my face? Because I would say I would like to see your face. I like people. I like attention, obviously. So do whatever works for you, but I say picture of you. How can Pinterest work for direct marketing? I get this actually a lot because people think you have to have a website to use Pinterest. No, you do not have to have a website to do, or a blog or anything like that. You can do direct marketing. How would you use it? Example being, you have before and afters. I'm going to use shampoo because that was the person that was asking. So if you're using, Monet, or is there another one? I don't know. We're just going to say shampoo. You can put before and afters of things that you've used and list the products. Then you can put struggling with loose or dry ends. This product I recommend for this. Or you can do a tutorial really quick of you using a treatment or curling your hair and saying, I got this look by using this texture spray, like stuff like that. You want to provide value instead of being like, my bundle is the best bundle. You can get $150 worth of product for $5. Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to buy that. I'm sorry, no. Because if I can get the bundle and free product for $5, then how much are you ripping me off? Like, you know what I mean? Do you think that way too? I'm like, if it's free, why am I paying $150 normally then? That's just my advice. But I would say provide value always. With any business, you want to provide value. Remember my Pinterest story. Let me get out of here. When I was doing my sleazy Pinterest, I tanked. I got nothing. I was like, buy my subscription. My subscription's amazing. Community is for everybody. No, nobody signed up for it. But when I started doing value of saying, providing tips, learning things, then people were like, oh, hey girl, hey. And then they started signing up. So no matter what your business is, if you have anything, provide value, show the behind the scenes, show what goes into your work, show how much you're educating yourself on creating those products. Say earrings, for example, Magnolia Clay, she makes beautiful earrings. Show the behind the scenes, how you figured out what kind of products to use, how to make them hard or whatever, how to get your little things, why you're using these clasps, like all of that, showing the behind the scenes and not just like, here's my earrings, here's my shirt, here's this. It doesn't work. We're sold to 24/7 nowadays. So now it's like, you got to get them at a different angle. You know what I mean? So my advice, go with value always. I buy from people that provide values. Like that's just what I do. If you are providing a value, service, entertainment, education, something like that, I will buy from you. Never a doubt in my mind. But if you're constantly like, this bundle's 50% off, these earrings are 25% off, buy my earrings, buy my shirt, I'm gonna be like, no. So lead with value always. Got it? Good? We're following.